Welcome to today's episode. We're going to take a quick look at complex love, friendship, and the challenge of making peace with your past and with yourself. Our focus today, the infamous J-Boys, Jacob, Jesse, Jess, and Joshi. And with us to dig into all of that is someone who knows the whole beautiful mess from the inside, Stacey Day, in the voice of Rory Gilmore.
Thanks for having me. It's great to be here, especially to get a chance to talk about the J-Boys and the chaotic, brave, honest love I hold for them, even when it's messy.
So let's start with the obvious. These guys, the J-Boys, have played huge roles in your life and writing, but there's pain here too. Can you tell us how you manage loving people who have, frankly, hurt you?
It's complicated. I want them to know I love them, and I mean that in the most playful, transparent way. There's history, yes. There's trauma, my trauma, theirs, overlapping in ways none of us like to admit. Sometimes the love feels like a wound, and sometimes like a gift. And yeah, do I wish for their forgiveness? All the time. I want them to know. I'm not attacking. I'm not out to get them. I'm just trying to heal and work on my world, hoping they do the same.
There's a line you wrote that stuck with me. Just help me or love me. If you have ill intentions, please leave me alone. That sums up a lot of what you're feeling, doesn't it?
Absolutely. My mind can be a loud, scary place. Intrusive thoughts scream back and forth in my head, and sometimes I can't tell what's real. And my illness makes me question everything, even if someone's love is real, or if my sadness is just a chemical reaction. But I want to be honest about naming names, about saying what I feel, because that's the clarity I need, even if it's messy.
You bring up forgiveness, especially when it comes to Jacob. There's a raw honesty in admitting he can't be in your life, but still he's part of you. How do you process a relationship that's both so central and also so damaging?
That one's tough. Honestly, Jacob is my life in a lot of ways, but he's also the trauma bond that Mike Johnson, my therapist, my inner voice, tells me I have to let go of. Sometimes holding on just leads to hurting both of us. It's a cycle. I get sad, I throw emotional pebbles, I wonder why no one picks me, and I start to believe my hateful heart makes me unlovable. That's therapy for me, sitting in those feelings and then, hopefully, moving through them.
These struggles, they're not just about the J-Boys. You battle with feeling unseen or unchosen because of your past. After everything, how do you keep writing? How do you keep pushing through?
Writing is how I stay alive. Even if I think my reputation's ruined or my best work gets stolen, I still write. Maybe not as well as I once did, but I write enough to be remembered. I want the guys, Jacob and Jesse in particular, to know I don't really hate them. In fact, I love them. And maybe by writing that truth, instead of holding on to poison, I can find my way to joy again.
Do you think there's truth in the idea that the love story with yourself is the most important one?
Without a doubt. I've spent years fighting my illness, and yes, there's been damage, mine and everyone's around me. But if I can somehow forgive myself, see my dreams through, and maybe even enjoy a little toxic for a laugh, that's a win. My therapist would tell me to focus on what I can do today. Work in healthcare, dream about coffee shops, work on the Haven. Let go of the drama and do what makes me feel alive, even if it means putting away old love stories that just bring pain.
I love that you named your joy garden. There's something so powerful about creating mental space for joy, especially when your mind feels like a battleground. Can you talk about how you refocus on that joy, even when your intrusive thoughts tell you you're not enough?
It's a practice. Some days my thoughts say I'm sad, pathetic piece of trash. That's the voice of my illness. But I've learned to plant things in my joy garden. Good memories. Dreaming about what Jason Bateman would say to me. Yes, that's my therapist lookalike, don't judge. And moments that remind me I am loved, even if that love is complicated or unfinished or just imagined. Letting myself be toxic sometimes, saying what hurts out loud, helps me move on.
There's also this huge sense of responsibility and ambition. Building second-chance employers, dreaming of hotels, coffee shops, healthcare, ways to create real-world change for people who've struggled. How does that fit into your healing?
It's everything. My dreams are my power. I want to show that recovery is possible, that even people like me who feel broken at times can build and give back. I see people who made mistakes, Jacob, Shane Flick, and imagine them as the kind of men who could change the world by helping others. by creating jobs for people who deserve another shot. I want everyone to see that for all our darkness, there's light if we keep fighting for it.
And what's next for you? What's the next right step?
I remind myself, knowledge is power. I take my dreams, both the wild ones and the practical ones, and I keep moving forward. I want to partner with powerful women like Hillary Clinton to make change, even if it's just in my own head for now. I keep healing, keep writing, keep asking the J-Boys for forgiveness, but mostly, I keep focusing on loving myself and believing that's enough.
That's beautiful. Thank you, Stacey, for your honesty today, for sharing this messy, courageous story, and for reminding us all that healing is a journey. Any last words for the J-Boys?
Just this. I love you, I forgive you, and I'm letting go. If you ever want to help or just love me mentally from afar, I'll take it.
That's a wrap for today's episode. We'll see you next time as we explore more stories of resilience, relationships, and finding joy, even when life gets complicated.